Alan Sweeny, congratulations. St Breckan's got through to the playoff stages after a great win there. A brilliant second half there. I suppose you'd have to say it was a great start to the Lisdoonvarna festival anyway.
Yeah. I suppose at half time we were 2 points down, and I suppose we had a good look at each other. Things hadn't gone well in the first half. In fairness to Milltown, we knew that there was a big performance coming in them today. They were after winning 2 games. We know the names that are on their team sheet, that we would have to have our best performance of the year to get over them. I suppose there was no panic at half time. We sat down, we evaluated where we were, and we tried to improve a few things at half time.
Yeah.
Enough. Things went our way in the second half.
And you were aware of what was happening in this. I suppose what was happening in this didn't really affect you anyway. Yeah, it didn't affect you anyway. So
okay.
Yeah, so Aero won it fairly well.
Did
yeah. I'm not sure what the final score was, but it didn't matter anyway.
We always wanted to keep things in our own hands, so we condone.
Yeah.
As we talked all week about just getting the performance to get us a win, and thankfully in the end it took the full 60-65 minutes to get there, but we got there.
Yeah, the first half you didn't push up that much. You were happy enough to play around the lot.
I suppose we knew the forwards they had, and we tried to keep 4 or 5 back at times. And then I suppose we know they had so many bodies behind the ball that it was going to be very hard to get the ball into off the forward line. And Jamie, Joe, and Colm Ryan. So we tried to play a very patient game, and I suppose we gave away a few costly turnovers. He told us we had 10 turnovers at half time, so that was way too many with the standards we set for ourselves. So just things weren't going well, but thankfully enough, we showed our true character in the end.
Yeah, I think in the second half you really controlled the game. You're set for centre back. Dale Masterson got on an awful lot of ball. The 2 lads at midfield, Michael Flanagan and Padraig Kelly. And then the forwards, you play a lot like the Clare senior team maybe, that you can control it, and then you're fast on the break.
Yeah, I know. I suppose look at our game is built off trying to get the ball fast into the forwards line. A lot of teams set up and they don't let us play that way. But I suppose thankfully enough now we work on and train with a few different game plans to play, and if one's not working, we'll switch on to the next one. Yeah,
Ronan Danaher wasn't supposed to start. He wasn't named to start anyway. But by God, he made the penalty. He was fouled for the penalty, and his goal was class.
Ronan, he's one of the boys that have put in a massive shift over the last few years, and he's been very unlucky with injuries. Thankfully, this year he's the right foot forward and get a few games back to back, and I'm delighted for him.
Yeah, Joe did, of course, at full forward. Aidan Davison came into the really in the second half as well. He's contributed.
Yeah, I suppose it shows the panel we have at the minute and the competition for places. Like Aidan, probably one of the men that would have pulled it out of a hole for the last 4 or 5 or 6 years even.
Yeah.
And now he used to be happy with the panel coming on, but I suppose we drive ourselves in that. Like 15 men never won nothing, 20 men never won any game. So it's the boys behind that are driving on, the boys that train and working hard. And it's all that's for the 30 lads. And we go back now again Tuesday night. We have a month to get ready for a quarter final.
Yeah,
that's it really.
You started without your full back, Ralph Constantine, who was
picked up an arc training during the week. So.
A bit of concussion. So hopefully you'll be back. But started without your full back. You're the centre back. Look behind you, and you don't have your regular full back. But the boys were immense on the full back line.
It goes back to the panel. Like the next man up. Tony always says it. Yeah. No one knows what could happen in a warm up. No one knows what can happen 2 minutes into a game. Yeah. Everyone is prepared to come in and do a job. So thankfully enough, we got over the line in the end.
You were immense all through the game. Everything went through you as it normally does. And then you put the cherry on the top then when you come up and got that goal. It was a brilliant goal.
We talked about it during the week. We obviously watch Milltown very closely, as we do all our teams. And from the highest respect as Milltown definitely deserve. But we knew that it could be the 66 minutes before this game was won. Yeah. That there was going to come a time when it would open up. Yeah. And we would go for it. And thankfully in the very end it fell to me. I hit it low, as they keep saying. Yeah. And thankfully it was the back of me.
And put it well beyond the reach. Looking at your team there, you're a young team now, you're coming at the right time. It's a great time to get into a quarter final of a championship.
Nice balance there too. There's a lot of older boys there that we've been there a good few years now and a lot of football played. So I suppose it's time to drive. We're only in the quarter final. We've been here the last 2 years. We've contested 2 county semi-finals, so that's the next thing, to get back there. That's all the next month's work. See who we draw, do our homework, and be ready to. Much time to go again.
I think Lisdoonvarna's kicking off tonight, but I think he'll probably have to be left out of the country somewhere.
Don't have to lock us all
he'll have to be rounded up. But you are where you want to be now, and you know you have a great chance, I think, now at this stage, and you've given yourself you've backed yourself today.
Credit to the group and the work the lads have done. They've been absolutely immense for the last 6 to 8 weeks. So I suppose we'll enjoy tonight and back in the horse turmoil.
Absolutely. And then Sweeny, thanks very much. Congratulations, and I will give you man of the match. So congratulations and well done, and we talk to you soon.